Okay, here we have Nehemiah O'Connor Solis. This is my oldest son, other than Jonathan. Uh, Nemo is 12 years old. And Nemo, say hello to the camera.
Hi.
And to all the girls out there around the world. I just play Nemo. And cut. And take two. Anyway, this is Nemo. And Mo, do you know about this trip around the United States? And uh, what do you think about it?
I think it won't be easy. I know about it for sure, but I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll have definitely lots of hardships, probably more hardships than easier things. It won't all be that fun, but it'll be winning lost souls, and that's what counts. And we'll just be spreading the word of Jesus.
How are you preparing for the trip?
Just prayer and reading my Bible, making sure that I have the knowledge for questions that anybody asks me.
And where do you get that knowledge from questions that people may be asking you? Where do you get that knowledge from?
The Bible.
The Bible. So, are you doing nightly studies? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing some nightly studies.
We study together as a family every night. Uh, and what do you think about going to every state and being on the road possibly for a year and a half, 2 years?
I know it won't be easy for sure. It won't be always that fun. It'll be a little bit hard.
Well, what about school, friends, family, being home? I mean, aren't you going to miss that?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah. And are you willing to make the sacrifices that, of being on the road?
I'll
What if you don't eat for a day or two? You're going to get skinnier than what you are. Well, it'll be interesting, won't it, Mo?
It'll be very interesting.
Yeah.
See all the miracles.
Yeah. There'll be some miracles, and we'll be doing documentation on it. So, what's your role going to be on the trip? You going to be out there talking with your dad and mom about lost souls to people, or are you going to be? What are you going to be doing on the trip?
Just helping my parents and helping my mom and dad and helping with the camera and the lighting and stuff.
Yeah. So, it'll be some camera work. You'll be the camera guy, huh? Yeah, a lot of mistakes here and there. Learning, huh? Yeah, we're learning already. It's not easy. My hands are cramping. Well, okay, Mo. Is there anything else you want to say? Anything?
No, not really. No.
No. No. What do you think? How do you think God feels about this trip?
I think he likes that. I think he probably likes that we're doing this. That we're going to talk about him.
Yeah. Has there been any confirmation?
Yes, very. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of confirmation have you seen in a God way that He wants us to do this trip, and not because of it's of our own will or our own desires? Why do you think God wants? Why do you think this is God part of God's will, or why do you think He's actually standing behind us on this project?
Well, one is because we're going to talk about him, and I think he'll be protecting us. And another one is there's a sermon I heard this morning, and it was talking about obligation. And when you do things right, it's not going to be easy, and people aren't always going to follow along. But it's doing what God's going to be on your side, even if nobody else is on your side. No matter what, God's always on your side. So that's just one of the many things that God's taught me and stuff.
That's pretty awesome, Nemo. That reminds me when you were in the hospital and you ruptured your spleen and you were bleeding internally, and I asked you if you were scared, and you looked at me. I was so proud of you, and you said, "I'm not scared. God's on my side." But okay, Nemo. Well, we'll talk to you next time. We'll be doing some more filming later. Talk to you later. Say goodbye.
Bye.